That damsel in distress turned out to be more than able to stand up for herself. It turns out Gyul is one of the last locals still taking the fight to the bandits, and that's why they came for her. She promised to show me the way into the underground bunker of the communication center. Gyul told me that her mother used to work there, and that the center was still operational for some time after the war had finished, compiling the fallout maps. This is just what we need. Time for a dungeon crawl.
We'll talk later.
Base, Anna here. Damn sand. I'm near the port, watching the main road. Got activity. Nothing serious so far, but some backup would be welcome.
Copy that, Anna. Forwarding your coordinates to our scouts.
The Baron is about to speak. Listen up, everyone. The Baron is speaking. Oh, people. I had a radio chat with the boss of that train gang. And I don't even know what to say. What's down there? That's wrong. He's a calling. And he's not gonna join us. Look, he's waking up. Hey, don't get all tense here. If we wanted you dead, you'd wake up dead already. No two ways about that. Hell yeah! So don't you worry, pal. Sao wants to make you offer, so listen.
So, here we meet again. Did you forget how you knocked me out back then? I sure remember. My head still hurts, you see? I also remember that you didn't kill me when you could. So here you go. 8 bullets in the cylinder, you see. Cost me 2 tons of water, so be gentle with it. But that was just foreplay. Time for business. I figure you'd want to know why I rushed you then. Do you know our Baron? Well, I basically had him on a plate already, you see? I spent 5 years sucking up to him and roughing up the damn locals for him. I even got his custom van for that service. Don't sweat it. You can keep it. I have more than one car. So, to cut to the chase, I almost loosed that crazy witch on his ass. She was supposed to whack him, and I had all the preparations in place. Rast, vach, tiri, tamki, you see? And that's the moment you guys choose to arrive at. Train and all. The Baron, with his paranoia, immediately decides that you are a new gang from the West. Out to get him specifically. And all my planning goes to the shitter. Lock all the doors, triple the guards, the whole shebang. That girl lost any chance of getting close enough to him. But now I think this might even be for the better. Besides, you just helped that girl out at the lighthouse and freed the slaves from the ship dismantling operation. Don't worry, we caught most of them by now. But still, that was a good distraction. Now the Baron is sure you're targeting his business too. In any case, I'll be frank. Neither you nor I are interested in Baron staying alive, so I say, whack him for good. You seem to be up to the task. I can still feel the thrashing you gave me. Consider the gun and the car in advance payment. If you do take Baron out, I'll make sure none of the boys take chasing you too seriously. Then we'll be even. If you fuck up, no skin off my back either. I'll just save the Baron from the evil gang out to get him, and he'll crown me by his own hand. So, think about it. You still have time. Ha! Holy flame! That's neat. The slaves would be impressed. I should have one of these made for myself. One thing I must give the Baron is that he had a capital idea with making this cult of the Holy Flame up for the slaves. At first, they were in an uproar, hiding in caves, drawing dumb pictures on rocks to spite us. But once we got serious about pushing that shit, they caved in, and now you can't stop them from praying at every torch they see. Even some of our boys are getting into it. No wonder, with such devotion on constant display. Oh, come on! There are no slaves to impress here. Oh, come on! There are no slaves to impress here. Oh, come on! There are no slaves to impress here. Come on, quit showing off! Come on, quit showing off! Oh, come on! There are no slaves to impress here. Leaving already. Leaving already.
Listen up, everyone! The Baron is about to speak! Listen up, everyone! The Baron is speaking! In the last storm, somebody wiped our fort in the ruins. Judging by the sign, it's that stranger. I just called them out on it, but they keep denying everything. The thing is, some boys saw them driving a car, our people at the post house. Newcomers are total loose cannon, so you must stay alert. As you were, everyone, the Baron has spoken. multiply there without us lifting a finger. But you should have harvested before they went rabid. And what do we have now? Tribals attacking the gods of fire! And that means extermination! They worked. As you were, everyone. The Baron has spoken. all happened so fast. We didn't even have time to abort unloading. Storm wasn't even that strong at first, but then it picked up. Boy, did it pick up. We started adding more mooring lines, but then the gangway got torn off. It kinda died down by the morning, but the comms were off. And then while we were running about, looking at the damage, the water kinda ebbed down, sandbanks all over the place. Well, as soon as we cast away, we ran aground. Big time. Tried freeing ourselves and got gouged on the rocks. Badly. The only good thing was that there was not enough water left to sink in. The comms were still off, and it wouldn't be much use anyways. No tug could get us out now. Looks like we're all alone here. And there's more oil spilled around us than water now.
There's nothing on the air. Nothing to listen to. Chap? Oh, fuck. Don't shoot. Don't shoot, man. Are you one of the newcomers? The ones with the train? I've been dead. Come on in. Make yourself at home. I don't get many guests with all the spiders around. They packed the hold full of the Baron's flanking bones already. Well, you must be really in one piece. When I had to run from the gang, I hid here and spent ages watching the... Hey, how about you put that gun away, huh? There's nobody to shoot here. Hey, come on. This is really getting on my nerves. Put the gun away, man. Hey, how about you put that gun away, huh? There's nobody to shoot here. Thanks for hiding the gun. There really is nothing to shoot here. What was I going on about? This. When I had to run from the gang, I hid here and spent ages watching the damn critters. I thought I was a goner, but it turned out they were afraid of light. So I settled here for good. Now I make my living by collecting the guns and gear from the idiots the spiders catch. And they don't mind. And in my free time, I just scan the radio. So I know pretty much everything that's going on around these parts. These bandits blabber about everything on air. Then again, there's nobody to eavesdrop. Slaves don't have radios. So, as soon as they noticed your train, the Baron got all his people running around in circles. Hey, he thinks you're here to take him out. Now, you tell me if that Baron is all right upstairs. Certainly looks completely insane to me. A classic case of persecution complex and the delusions of grandeur. Say someone did come to take him out. Real classy, like driving a fucking train. Fine, let's give him that. But why would they stop at the old station then, huh? They could stop the train right at the castle gate and have at him. But logical thinking is not among Baron's faults. He's too grand for that now, huh? Which will turn out to be his undoing in the end, I think. I will say, though, that if you really do take that Baron bastard out, the whole desert will be kissing your footprints until the end of days. Not to mention my personal thanks. Well, I've been ranting for too long. Have some rest. Use the workbench if you like. In general, make yourself home, as I said. I'll stay on the radio in the meantime. Sol's van got stolen. And that guy is not your average mook. So he had the car for a reason. Baron's compliments. In fact, for loyal service. And the Baron does not give presents like they're nothing. You got to have authority to be worthy. Thus, everybody knows who's to blame. The newcomers. They're definitely going for the Baron. For some reason, though, they decided to start with Sol. So, what I wanted to say is, if you happen to have this car now, watch out. All the bandits know it, and will open fire as soon as they see you driving it. You won't even try asking first. Personally, I think that Saul got his just desserts here. He's as much of a bastard as the Baron is. Just more of a loser. Yes. There was some news on the radio. You gave some bandit asses a kicking at the lighthouse. Well, this and timely. Fuel was a menace for the Baron since forever. She's had years inciting the locals to rebel against it. Now, since there are basically no free locals left, I would have gone easy on the troublemaking were I in her shoes. Hey, how about you put that gun away, huh? There's nobody to shoot here. Thanks, man. You really don't need a gun at the ready here. So where was I? But now, since there are basically no free locals left, I would have gone easy on the troublemaking were I in her shoes. But she didn't, so they finally found her base. Only to have you rain on Baron's parade, huh? Yeah, so he wasn't cautious of you for nothing after all. There was some news on the radio. Someone paid a visit to the Baron's metal salvage. His grunts are in an uproar. They say there was a whole gang. Something tells me, though, that it was the work of one man. Maybe even someone I know. I have no idea what you would want from that place, but the fun was worth it. Thanks for the giggles. The idiots must still be running around looking for the attacking gang. Keep going like this. Just gauge your risks before you act. If the bastards shoot you, I'd be bored to death. So, since I don't have any more news for now, I guess I'll stay on that radio. Maybe I'll chance on something interesting again, huh? Oh, that's one mean lighter you've got there, brother. Had there been any slaves around, they'd be on their knees now, praising the holy flame. Careful with that fire. I don't want this place to go up in flames. Look, man, stop clicking that thing. It's getting really old already. Nothing but steady.
Baron is speaking. We're going to have a grown-up conversation here, gentlemen. So move your tribals away from the radios. Done? Good. It has come to my attention that Shelby told people that I should not have burned Sweaty, and that Sweaty was an okay guy, and I overreacted over some stupid shit we intended for the tribals. Who cares if he got drunk within the slave's time and took a leak into the holy flame? Well, I have just put Sheldon down. Nothing will be done about it. Those of you who he owes can get remuneration from his wife. She's worth it. So, to avoid further incident like this, I gotta tell you people something. Especially the new one. Tell me, why do the tribals obey us? Is it because they fear us? It partly is. But fear before man is not absolute. When your life is so shitty you've got nothing to lose, you start having rebellious thoughts, even if you are the lowest of the tribals. And can we have that, gentlemen? No. We cannot have that. That is exactly why tribals must have faith. Faith in the supreme forces, making the world what it is, making a master a master, and a slave a slave. Not a man with a gun. The desert, the universe itself has created this world order. Power that is supported by bayonets, and bayonets only, will inevitably end up on the same bayonets. But the power supported by bayonets and faith is eternal. This is what you have to always keep in mind, gentlemen. Why I always say, if you see a slave that does not worship the holy flame, kill him. It is a loss, but it will undoubtedly pay off. Remember, this is what the holy flame wants, what the universe wants. And I want to make sure that we have no more misunderstandings concerning this. As you were, everyone, the Baron has spoken.
Show you some things. This dust will be the end of me. Look at my lair here. Didn't have such luxury back in Moscow. Still, this place is too hot. I feel I'm coming down soon, like Stepan. In any case, here's what I learned. See that crane at the dock? There is someone in the cabin. Can't see him that well, but I think he noticed me as soon as I arrived. That seems like a great spot to keep tabs on our base, so you should check it out. Look at that cracked ship now. The largest one, closest to the water. See? Well, it's not cracked, but rather carefully dismantled. I saw trucks carrying cages arrive at that boat. Looks like this is where the bandits keep their prisoners. There's that building over there, past the port. Looks like an air control tower, but I'm not sure. In any case, there should be a lot of equipment there. Something might come in handy. I see you got the maps. You and Damir did a great job there. I'll keep watching the rigs, and you can choose your next goal. Damn, I wish I could wash off all this sand already. I hope we get out of this desert soon. If you're going to the port, there's a convenient zipline on the roof. Be careful out there, all right?
Come on! Come on, inside!
Artyom, I have Damir on the line here, so take a seat. I'll be with you soon. Alright, Miller, over and out. You got them? Great job, Artyom. Great news! Artyom got the maps.
That is such a relief.
Idiot, get started with these. I'll join you later. There's a lot of data. The sooner we analyze it, the better. We have the maps. Now we have to find a way out of this place. And that's the hard part. We need water for the Aurora and the crew, as you can see. Stepan, Duke, and Alyosha are done with dehydration already. We also need fuel. The local bandits have it all. I had already contacted their so-called Baron, but his terms proved to be unacceptable. He'll told us where they get the water, but naturally, the well is guarded. Damir reconned the place, and says we could infiltrate it stealthily. So, Artyom, when you're ready, go rendezvous with Damir. Your goal is to bring water to the Aurora. Failure is not an option. Good luck, Artyom. We are all counting on you. Crest, how's the weather? Perfect.
Grandpa Yermak, don't you have any water left? Uncle Artyom, is this for me? Wow, thank you! Look, Grandpa Yermak, I have my own canteen now.
Well, now we'll have to ask for some water. Then you'll have your own untouchable reserve.
Wow, thank you! Mom, Uncle Artyom just gave me a canteen.
What can I say? He clearly didn't come here in vain.
Got it all figured out?
Artyom, while you were out, I finished making one more thing for the Tihar. The workbench is at your service. So, did you try the new... Should work the waste of all this oil around. I figure the Holy Flame would be pretty happy with them.
Sure seems so. The radiation levels are plotted in color.
I'm feeling kinda under the weather. Not my best day ever. And I'm not doing that poorly, all things considered. I think we can last another couple of days like this. Maybe. We need water. We really do. That's about it.
Artyom, thanks for coming by to see the guys. I'm totally powerless here and it hurts. Stepan could never handle hot weather, but here without water, he never even said a word until he collapsed. Alyosha and Duke are down too. They just need some water and I can't help them at all. Sure, everybody has it tough now, but just looking at them is painful. Try to think of something, will you, Artyom? Please.
They even have the radiation level dynamics here. You can go wild there. Our situation is critical. A few more days, and we won't be able to fight off a pack of wild dogs, much less the bandits.
Hello, Artyom. Any news about the water? As you can see, I've been trying to condense some, but with no coolant, I got less than a liter out of it. I wish it would rain. But that's highly unlikely here.
When is it from? A bit old. We are lucky that most of the local bandits went raiding a while back. Otherwise, they sure would have come knocking at our door by now.
Let's hope the situation didn't deteriorate since then.
Which maps have we got?
Central Asia, Western Siberia, the Urals, the European part of the country.
Aha, I see. No Far East. Weird.
I see two options here. Either the Far East was out of the satellite center area, or somebody snatched all the maps of the East before us.
If that is the case, they still left plenty for us.
Where should we look, Colonel Sir?
I'd forget about the large cities. They were priority targets. Still, going for the deepest end of nowhere isn't too attractive either.
This place seems clean. Ah, no wonder. It's just a step.
What if we go north?
North, no good. See? There's a lot of fallout here. Should have gone milder after 20 years, but I still wouldn't advise a prolonged stay there.
Yeah, this is going to take a while. Check this railroad out. It's most probably the one we're going to use to get out of here.
Yes, it does look like the only way out for us now.
And that is why we should study it in as much detail as we can.
What if we take this fork? A lake, a river? Radiation's not too high either.
Seems promising.
This place is somewhat unusual, though.
Yes, a large spot to the north. But the place itself looks clear. There's also some intact infrastructure. In any case, we should study our options.
Are we not even going to consider other countries? Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan?
Yeah, right. Throw New Zealand in there for a good measure.
It's not on the maps, by the way.
Sam, how is that dinner doing?
Be ready in half an hour, sir.
You can go wild there. Our situation is critical. A few more days, and we won't be able to fight our pack of wild dogs.
So, what do you think of our situation, Artyom? Not so good, huh? Besides, we had guests, too. Gave them our best welcome, naturally. The beast ran straight into Stepan with his mint grinder, and he just minced them. We rushed out, but only saw the bodies. One of the bodies, blядь, was Stepan's. Now, at first I thought the bastards got him. Nah, he didn't even have a scratch on him. It was a freaking heat stroke. He's down in the station building now, resting. The rest of the guys are not in a great shape either, so if those oil bandits decide to put real pressure on us, we're screwed. And they may just do that because I think that Guild Lady is trying to use us as a piece in her own game, блять. Having us take those bandits out would play right into her hand. Though if we are all out from dehydration by the time they arrive, that plan will backfire big time. The colonel ordered that water is to be only given to the sick, and those on patrol doesn't drink it all himself. So he's cooped up inside and there is no getting him out. He says he's too weak. It might hurt the morale if people see him like that, you know? As if the morale could get any worse with no water at all. It got so bad, Yermak decided to try and condense some from the air. It's goddamn desert, blin. So this is the situation. We need water and fuel, badly. And we need a hell of a lot of both. With Aurora turning over 2 tons of water into steam per hour, her appetite for fuel is also nothing to sneeze at. We're up a shit creek here, and we'd better find a paddle soon, you know? Or else we ain't gonna come out smelling like fucking roses. Well, that's my take on the things, at least.